Welcome back to One Crafty Ginger. I'm Mercedes. If you enjoy quick and easy craft and DIY projects, clearance finds, thrift store flips, haul videos, and some rescue dogs, then you're in the right place. So today is Treat Tuesday, and I have a very seasonally appropriate treat for you guys today. It is pumpkin fluff, pumpkin pie cheesecake, pumpkin pie fluff, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so what I did is actually I combined two recipes that I saw via like TikTok and online and Instagram and kind of tweaked everything a little bit to make it my own, to make it a little bit easier for you guys, because you guys know I like things simple and easy around here. As always, a list of the supplies needed will be in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I am going to start off with a block of Philadelphia cream cheese that I have let soften on the counter. And it says to cream it like with a mixer, but instead of getting my mixer out, I thought I would just work with it here with my, what do you call this? A whisk. Oh wait. Oh my goodness, guys, we are not off to a good start. And it looks like I might need to let this soften a little bit more, but that's okay. We can work it. So I'm just you're gonna just cream your cream cheese. I don't know if you could cream cheese again, but that's okay. So you just want to work it till it gets soft. And now that it's like all messed up in my whisk, I need to get it out. It's the thought that counts, guys, right? And you know what? Life isn't always perfect, and that's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. It'll be all right. We'll get there. We will get there, my friends. Not everything is picture perfect, and sometimes it's good to share when things don't exactly work out how you want them to be. So you just want to like make sure your cream cheese is kind of spreadable, which mine maybe could have left out a little bit longer, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So once we got our cream cheese malleable, is that even a word? I'm going to be adding in some of this JELLO instant pudding cheesecake mix. I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. If you don't have pumpkin pie spice, you can do what I did. I just looked at the pumpkin pie recipe on the can, and I got all the spices that you would put in the pumpkin pie, and I just put them all in a jar and mixed them up, and then that's what we're going with for our pumpkin spice recipe. For our pumpkin spice. So I'm going to throw that in there. And then a can of pumpkin puree. Or pumpkin pie mix, whatever you got available, or whatever you can find right now. And then we're going to get it all over myself. We're going to try to mix this up. I'm going to stir it up. Maybe when the cream cheese gets with the pumpkin pie mix, we'll get it more stirred up in here. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't have put so much pie mix in there. But you live, you learn. So I'm just working the cream cheese and the pie mix together. Let's hope this turns out better than it looks, because it looks like a hot mess right now. It looks like a hot mess right now. But that's okay. I have faith it's going to be okay. I have faith it's going to be okay. But I recommend if you got a mixer or a hand mixer or a KitchenAid, definitely cream that cream cheese in there with it first instead of doing it by hand, because this is taking forever. We'll be right back after these messages. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I put it in my KitchenAid mixer because it just was not working. And look, it looks way better, doesn't it? Now that it's been thoroughly mixed with an actual mixer. So there you go, guys. Don't Don't be a hero. Don't use a hand mixer, a spatula. Don't use a whisk or a spatula. Either use a hand mixer or a stand mixer because it's just, you're going to save yourself a lot of trouble. Okay, so the last ingredient that we're going to add is we're going to add in some Cool Whip. And what the recipe, so like I said, I'm actually tweaking this recipe. So this is like 2 different recipes that I'm combining into one. It says to fold in the Cool Whip, which, I'm not sure how you fold in stuff, but from my understanding is you just take it and kind of like, instead of stirring like around, you kind of just stir up and over. So you just take it and you just slowly just kind of stir up and over until you get it incorporated in the mix. So we're mixing it up here. Stirring it up. I'm not sure if this is the proper way to fold stuff in, but you know what? That's okay. We're trying. That's all that matters. Right, guys? We're trying. Oops. Man, I love me some Cool Whip. Okay, here you go. Here's a poll for you guys. Whipped cream or Cool Whip on pumpkin pie, or no topping on pumpkin pie? Comment down below. Let me know where you guys stand. Do you guys stand team whipped cream on pie or team naked pie? That would be a fun hashtag. Team or hashtag naked pie. So let me know what you think. So like I said, I'm just kind of working this in here. It's getting fluffy, which is how I like to describe myself sometimes. I'm fluffy. I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. What is that? What's the comedian's name? Gabriel Iglesias. Oh, he's funny. He calls himself fluffy. And I'm down with that. I am totally down with that, you guys. So we're just about there, getting it all mixed up. It's kind of really pretty with this creamy, peachy color. All right, we are done. Let's have a little taste here, see if it's any good, because I want to share something that's crap. Oh, that is good, you guys. Okay, so here's a couple hints. One, you probably don't need the entire can of pumpkin. I would maybe use 2/3 a can of pumpkin. And I don't think you guys actually will need the entire container. It's an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. I would maybe use a little over half the container of Cool Whip, because this one is really, is really fluffy. So if you want something that's really light and fluffy, then go for it. But I think just using maybe a little over half the thing of Cool Whip would be good. And then, so now that we got this fluff, as it says on the internet, pumpkin pie fluff, or whatever you want to call it, what are we going to do with it? Well, I got some options for you. So the first option is you could take it, you can stick it in a bowl, like so. Yum. It's jiggly like JELLO. And then I got this little charcuterie board going on, which I have done with graham crackers, animal crackers, and Nilla wafers. The Nilla wafers and the animal crackers come to you courtesy from Dollar Tree. Graham crackers I got on sale at the grocery store for like $1.99 for a box. So you can serve it in a little dip here, dip style, with your graham crackers, your animal crackers, and your Nilla wafers. And dip some of this up. Yum, yum, yum. Or, if you want something a little bit more traditional, you can get a graham cracker pie crust. And you can take this, make sure it's all good and mixed, because sometimes I, as you can see, miss the bottom. But that's okay, you guys. It's okay. We're okay. And you could pour this in your graham cracker crust. Oh my goodness, you guys. And spread it around. Look at that. Instant pumpkin pie cheesecake that people will think you slaved away on. Okay, so probably that was not the term to use. Sorry. My apologies that you worked really hard on, but you didn't. So you'll fool people to think that you worked really hard on your pumpkin pie cheesecake. But we all know it was quick and easy. So there you go. So I recommend putting your pumpkin pie cheesecake in the refrigerator and letting it probably set up for maybe an hour or so before you serve it. So it'll probably set. And then also with your cream cheese dip, I would probably put that in the fridge too, with it sealed, and put a lid on this too, and let that set up for maybe an hour and set up and thicken up. But there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, maybe not so easy because we had to use the mixer, but I'd say overall it was a pretty easy recipe. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's treat. Let me know if you guys are going to try it out, or if you do try it out, what you think. As I mentioned during the video, I would maybe tweak it a little bit, a little less whipped cream, a little less pumpkin, and maybe a little bit more pumpkin spice. I would just recommend tasting it with a spoon and seasoning it to your taste, because you might like it a little bit more spicy, or you might like it a little bit more mild. But anyway, either way, it's super easy and delicious. I may have tucked in a little bit as I was scraping the bowl. Shh, don't tell anybody. As always, again, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up. It's completely free. It helps me out. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. I'd love to have you part as my YouTube family. We have a lot of fun, laughter, shenanigans. It's your one-stop shop for your entertainment needs. I wish you guys a wonderful, happy, safe, and healthy Thanksgiving, no matter how you celebrate. I'm thankful for everybody that is here, everybody that is subscribed to my channel, everybody that is new, everybody that's been here, my OGs. I really appreciate you guys and your continued support. It really means a lot to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And until next time, goodbye.